Ickle Pickle Magic fans, I have got to show you everything as we see ways to do that. And so I'm showing you the latest Crystal Silk Cylinders 2.0 LP. These are, let me show you the old Crystal Silk Cylinders from Ickle Pickle. These are the old ones, okay? This is mine, it's well used. All right, look at the size of the base. Here's the thing. The base is not the secret. And so why should it be so big? And so we made it low profile. Look at, this is overdone, I think. It's pretty, and it was okay for kids shows. But what we've done now, this is like a crossover where it's classy, it's simple. Sometimes less is more, it's streamlined. And so you can definitely still use this in a kids show. I mean, why not? The colors are beautiful, they're shiny, but this is classy, this is slick, this is elegant. And so I'm gonna show you real quick the fast version of my, it's become popular, Crystal Silk Cylinder routine. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. I have a series, and then I'm gonna get into some of the aspects about these characteristics. So if you're not familiar with the Crystal Silk Cylinder, where have you been? We have an outer tube, we have an inner tube like this, and then we have an inner tube. And now we're gonna put these, oh wait, I forgot. I've got to put something inside. Let me tell you how this came about. One day I took a nap. I laid down on my bed, and as soon as I fell asleep, I started to dream. And in the dream, I flew up through the air to the clouds. And I'm jumping on the clouds, bouncing around. They were like giant trampolines. And as it goes, when you've been playing for a while, you get hungry. And that's when I saw it. I looked over on the hillside, right on top of the cloud, was a great big marshmallow. I ran over, I picked up the marshmallow, I took a bite, right out of the middle of it. Can you believe? I ate the whole thing. I was supposed to say, I can't believe I ate the whole thing. You remember the Alka-Seltzer commercial? Anyway, I ate this huge marshmallow, and then I woke up, and my pillow was gone. So I was pretty sure I had eaten my pillow. I started looking around. Luckily, I found my pillow next to the bed on the floor. I unzipped the end because I was kind of hungry for marshmallows. I pulled out the stuffing. Looks like one of the clouds I was floating around on a few minutes before. I put the cloud, stuffing, down inside. Let's grab one of our acrylic Ickle Pickle magic wands. Let's fill it up all the way. I filled it up with stuffing just like this. I covered it with the first one. I covered it with the second one. And then I said the magic words. Do you know the magic words? No, it's not abracadabra, it's abracamarshmallow. Everybody on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, abracamarshmallow. And just like that, all of that stuffing changed into great big marshmallows. And usually at this point, I start eating the marshmallows. Anyway, it's awesome in kids' shows. And so that's what you can do with a Crystal Silk Cylinder if you've never used one. At Halloween time, you know, traditionally people put a silk inside and turn it into something. At Halloween time, I put a white silk, an orange silk, a yellow silk. I turn it into candy corn. At Christmas time, I do a red silk, a white silk. I turn it into peppermints. And so you can do anything. Let me show you some other load ideas, and then we're going to talk about these. Inside of this one, what if you put in a few different colored silks and you made, tell me that's not the most gorgeous thing, rubber high bounce balls. Can you imagine producing this in kids' show? Or how about gumballs and then giving them out to the audience? That is one option. Let's just leave these out where they're beautiful. Like this. What if I put some silks inside, some different colors, and then I reach in and produce 36-inch Jesus silk for you gospel entertainers? Let's do that. What if, oh, let's do this one. What if I drop in a little rope knot or a piece of string, and then I pull out rope, which just looks cool inside. A whole bunch of rope, as a matter of fact. And then I go into, you know, a rope routine. What if, choke myself and pull through. What if you go into a rope routine? Lisa's never seen that before. And now behind the camera, she's like, oh my God, he is a wizard. What if you do all that? What if you tie a beautiful bow like this? And then of course, you know the thing, you put it through the deal, pull it tight, and then you get rid of the knot, and then you pop the knot off and have the real knot. You could do that first and then drop it in and make another rope. You go into your cut and restored this way. Wouldn't that be great? By the way, that's the 1-inch super soft rope. I don't know if we have any of that left on the website, but it's awesome. Here's an idea. What if you drop some silks inside and produce a 6-foot Silk King Studios original vintage. Yes, I have the stamp at the bottom to prove it. Dragon. What if you produce your 6-foot rice dragon silk, or your 6-foot rice butterfly or rabbit or whatever? Yes, I fit my 6-inch silk inside of our crystal silk cylinder. But now let's just talk about this. Tell me, let's get one here. Tell me this is not the prettiest. Let's move all of our ickle pickle acrylic colored wands out of the way so that they can see the crystal silk cylinder with no hindrance and with no thought of going and buying one of these instead. All right, let's put these over here. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. What are the changes we've made? Well, we changed this. I think this is the prettiest covering we've ever had. We went to look at these two simple perfect stripes. They're beautiful. This one, this tube's a little smaller, a little shorter. It drops down to 1 stripe. But in the past, look. Oh, there's an old, I did that at Halloween. That's old candy corn. You wouldn't want to eat that. But look at the silver, okay? This is the old one. Look at this. Look at this that matches the striping instead of the tube. It's beautiful. Now, we did several in purple. We will do our best if you tell us what you want. But for the most part, we're making purple, we're making blue. And we'll make some green. I don't have any red right now. We will make red halfway standard. I'll tell you something that's really pretty. And if somebody requested me to do it, I would do it. You do a red stripe and a blue stripe. It's against this silver, and you do patriotic. You use it with your mismade flag, and you produce an American flag. And after pulling the rice silk out, you could produce a pretty big American flag. That would be great patriotic. For myself, I do a really cool thing in all of October called the Not So Spooky Halloween Fun Show. I am going to do a purple stripe, a yellow stripe, an orange stripe for my candy corn. So in the past, I used the same silk cylinder all year round for everything. And that's fine. That's one reason these are great. They're versatile. And so if you go with just a straight color, you can use that. You can theme it however you want. You can use it all year. But since I'm standing here making these, I'm going to make one that's specifically Halloween, specifically Christmas, specifically summertime. Summertime, I'll do the marshmallow trick. Halloween, I'll do the candy corn. Christmas, I'll do the peppermints. Or I also do my David Ginn Santa. David Ginn made the beautiful Santa Blendo. He looks kind of like the Coca-Cola Santa. Here is the purple. I put the high bounce balls in the blue one. And just depending on your color preference, it's equally beautiful. I guess this is showing up on camera really well. Anyhow, folks, I'm proud of these. I am so proud of these. Ickle Pickle has always been known for high quality. However, many of the props were considered, they were really decorated. Most people didn't want to break outside of children's magic with a lot of them. And so what we're doing is that we're breaking through that. It's definitely still Ickle Pickle. Come on, somebody. It's definitely still Ickle Pickle, but it's today. It's today Ickle Pickle. And so it's streamlined, it's elegant, it is gorgeous, it's classy. It's not just for kids shows. You can still use it for kids shows, but now, man, I would be proud to do that in any type of any type of performance. I've taken too much of your time. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these brand new crystal silk cylinder LP. We've been doing the LP for a while, low profile, but golly, these are pretty. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing them. I hope you've enjoyed the different load ideas. You can do so much with a silk cylinder. The marshmallows obviously are unique and clever. People say, where'd you come up with that? Honestly, years ago, I had the crystal silk cylinder. I didn't know what to do with it. And I prayed. I said, Lord, I said, what is something that I could do with this crystal silk cylinder that would be unique? I've been thinking on it and thinking on it. The marshmallow dream. So many of my presentations, I had tried to think of something and I couldn't. And I'd simply say, Lord, what could I do with this? And then all of a sudden, yeah. So I think that the super high bounce balls, I think they're a great idea, especially if you get the fluorescent. Using it in conjunction with a rope trick, because I'm always looking to build a routine. I'm always looking, you give a trick, a story, but then you make it connect to what was before and what was after. You hang your whole show on a chain. Thank you, Randy Windsor, that taught me that when I was 11 and said you got to hang your whole show on a chain. Yeah. All right. I'm out. I've taken too long, but I'm excited. Crystal Silk Cylinder 2.0 LP, classiest ever. Go to icklepicklemagic.com and buy them now. Thank you all.